When the sun goes down and rose, and the dust won't settle right, there's a name the wind still carries, long after the man lost his fight. He grew up knowing his father's hands were stained with gold and lies, a powerful man with a dirty name and a hunger behind his eyes. But John never followed that shadow, never walked the road of fear. He chose his grandfather's honest badge and the law that kept men clear. He never lacked for wealth or silk, for a house with open doors, but he chose plain boots and quiet nights over chandeliers and wars. Even now in polished shoes, his thoughts would drift away to a life of excess left behind. For the road he chose to stay. Then came Grace, his other half, his beginning and his end. They shared their dreams and silences, lover's soul and closest friend. But his father drew the line one night, it's her or it's us, my son. John chose love, John chose the law, and the punishment was done. She died because that was the price of the choice you dared to make. The law takes everything from men like us, that was the truth his father gave. That night John buried everything, his name, his blood, his past, and rode toward roads with nothing left but a badge meant to last. So when they speak of John Alisson, they don't speak loud or fast. They say he stood when others broke, and he never turned from the past. He wore his grandfather's badge like a vow etched into bone, not for glory, not for praise, but to give meaning to what he'd lost alone. He came to roads without a story, just a purpose hard and true. First a deputy, then a marshal, because the badge always knew. There he built a chosen family, not by blood but by the fight. Jonathan, Nathan, Jeb, Carolina, Geo, Violet. He broke the schemes, he burned the lies where false kings wore a crown. And when Paco the Spaniard fell, the outlaw king went down. From that day on, the West understood what his name had come to mean. Law that doesn't bend for fear, and justice sharp and clean. But the law keeps its own account, and the dead is never light. Jackson goes storm, names carried through the night, each grave carved deeper into him, each lost stole breath and sleep. But John stayed standing in the dust because someone had to keep. So if you ask why in roads crime weighs every step, it's because once there lived a man who never loosened his grip. John Alisson wasn't perfect, he never asked to be known, but some names stay in the soil long after flesh and bone are gone. And They say in voices low, it wasn't an outlaw's hand, but his own father pulled the trigger, just as fate had always planned. Because some bloodlines never loosen, some sins refuse to die, but even death takes a step back when the law looks it in the eye. Now his name moves through the West like a lesson, not a song. This is what a man becomes when he chooses right over wrong. As long as a badge still matters, as long as men still stand, John Alisson will be remembered as the law made flesh of man.